Hi guys, let's go into our trip to Disney World featuring me and my daughter. Here was the hotel that we stayed in Florida. It was so nice. This was one of the snippets with my daughter standing in front of the hotel. The first day we didn't go directly to Disney World. We were on a budget, so we went to like little small parks that were nearby our hotel. And this is the first day of us going to Disney World. We went to Magic Kingdom. Here is some pictures of us at the beginning of the trip, the day that we had it planned ahead of us, just snapping pictures in the mirror. And then this is us loading up and getting ready for the day. This was my daughter and I first time visiting Disney World, and again we were on a budget, so we stuck to one park. This was for her 4th birthday. This is us entering the park, and this is us getting on the ferry. They had multiple ways that you can get to the park, but we chose to ride the ferry because we're just water people. We love water. This is a quick shot of Disney World from the boat. And this is us inside of the park, and we had an amazing time. My daughter thoroughly enjoyed it. This was our first time again, so they really welcomed us throughout the park. We were so ecstatic to see all of the Disney characters. We ate at the Disney restaurants. They had so many different parades that were going on. And my daughter and I, we just stood by and watched mostly all of them. One of the best things about the world of Disney, or Disney World, excuse me, is compared to the theme park that I grew up at here in Georgia, Six Flags. They had doable wait times. Like, there was so much to ride, but the wait times were nice. We could not forget to get a picture in front of the castle. That was the main thing that I made sure we got. And this is another snippet of us getting the parade coming down throughout Magic Kingdom. And we had such an amazing time. I think we watched the parade maybe 2 or 3 times. My daughter really enjoyed it. She got to see all of the Disney princesses. And I know she was just so ecstatic, just seeing these princesses that she watched on TV come to life in the real world. I had planned that trip right after I had closed on my home, and I remember telling God, like, God, I just want to take my baby to Disney for the first time. I've never been, she's never been, and this is something that I've dreamed to do as a kid. So it was such a beautiful thing to be able to give her that moment, to be able to go and experience Disney as a child. She got to do pretty much everything that she wanted to do. These are more pictures of us in front of the castle. I could not leave without getting those, and she just enjoyed it. I think I rode mostly all rides with her. I like that Magic Kingdom is toddler friendly. Most of their rides are for the children. This was us visiting the Princess Castle, and she got to meet some of the princesses. Of course, her favorite one was Princess Tiana. And she actually was schooling me on some of these princesses because, I'm old now. So a lot of these princesses are fairly new. So she would tell me, like, what princesses were, who was what or whatnot. And I, was appalled. She was able to let me know who was who and things of that nature. But yes, she really enjoyed herself, and this was during the time of COVID too, so we kind of like had to make sure we were still wearing our mask and keeping close distance from the characters and stuff. Again, we went here in 2022, so things were a lot strict or restricted than they are now. And yes, this is her still inside of the castle. She's just talking to the princesses. They're letting her know all about Disney. I can't believe I even still took my baby here. It was such an amazing experience. Again, this is her with her favorite one, Princess Tiana, and her beignets. This is the book. They had so much beautiful setup around the park. It just makes you feel like you were in a Disney movie. This was one of the rides that we were on. Now this one coming up was my favorite. I absolutely love this silhouette. That was so beautiful. And then this is us towards the end of the night. We spent the entire day at the park, just having a great time. This is us in front of the Magic Kingdom. They had the fireworks going off. That was, I think that's one of their signature things that they do towards the end of the night, where they put on a big parade, and you know, we get to see the fireworks go off. And it was just, it was beautiful. It was something to sit and just rejoice in, because I never thought I would ever get to that point to where I get to see Magic Kingdom in real world again. Though this was something that I had never done as a kid, never done as a child. And I just wanted to give my daughter this experience that I had never had. And we had such an amazing time. You know, of course, we got up close and personal. I tried to make sure I got all the good lighting and the good sections to where we could see everything. They had Tinkerbell come down, and she was out. They had so many great props up. The silhouettes were nice, and it was just a good night, a good way to end the night. So beautiful.